to come on and he has a hit and it's hard for you to open him, then you can commit him. You can hit him. Okay, you can make him, you can open him up. And if he launches his first attack, I get him back. You see, I can get him back. See, so any opening that you want to create, you can create by the opening. If he launches his attack, I launch my own. If he don't, then you. That's the kind of thing that we're going to work on today for a little bit, okay? So, we'll work on this. Check it out right in here. Just a short knuckle and throw an elbow in there just for good luck. And later on you can do a hook and whatever you want. And we'll go from there. And you come in and boom, boom like this. What happens is that there's many variables from here. If this guy throws a hook, you can block it here. If it's so fast that he's throwing a hook, just stick your head right in here. And it's going to go right past. You see? It's going to go right past because he's going to be so fast with it. So all you need to do is just stick your head right here. You see? Then you can come up. Boom, boom. But if he's not fast and he's winding up, boom. You can take it in. You can take this at any level you want, as long as you don't panic. If I give you one technique, I'll give you 5 or 6 of that same technique. One's got to fit you. So you let me know. Okay, so whatever you want to do and you think that this parry's not working for you, there's some more other things you can do. It may not work for everybody, it might not be comfortable, but you let me know that it's not uncomfortable, and we'll find it, there's some more, because it's always changing. This is the basics. That's the basics. Or I can just go here. You see? Or from here. Same parry, but different things that may suit you. Maybe you don't like to go inside. Maybe this guy got so much of bad VO that you don't want to go inside, so you want to go to the other side and hit him out. See, so there's other things you can do. So I'll show you one. Just practice it. If the guy switches his stance, if he switches his stance, then it's the same thing. Instead of doing it with this hand, now you're doing it this hand. But I haven't changed. Switch again. Do this hand, do the hand. Switch again. Now, do I check this? No. I don't have to reach over here because he's way out here. If I hit him, he launches that attack. Take him out that way. See? So that's what you need to do when the guy, remember I says don't switch. If he switches this way, now you switch that way because you feel comfortable. Now he's going to nail you. So stay this way and work with the parries. Work with the parries. Okay? If he switches, I bat him off with this hand. Why won't I bat him off with the same hand? Because if he switch, it's my left. If you switch, I showed you at the beginning, it's my right. You say, well, why can't I do this? Well, of course you can do that. I'm not saying, but the consequences is that if you hit, he could hit with you. He can throw a left and right. You may not know that. So in slow-mo, if I do here, and I hit, bang, I go down too. Why? But if I'm here, I'm always here. I can watch his launching of this attack. Because first of all, when I launch, I see it. No matter how fast he is, because he's not that fast from back here. He's fast from here. So he's delivering that power, and plus the angle that I'm at, he's aiming here. By the time I turn in here, look at it. Oh, it's already out of his realm. So positioning has a lot to do with it. But if I'm here, and I do this, and bang, remember that upright I told you? See what happens? You have no curvature of going away. It takes too long. It takes too long for you to do this, to get out of the way and block. Opposed to you have a position of your legs to do here. Bang. That's all. Now eliminated the block. Eliminated the head movement. And I incorporated just my leg, my body movement out of the way. So I gave you 3. That minimizes your risk of being hit more times than blocking, more times than slipping. Now you're incorporating body then. So So in order for you to position your body to hit, boom, I angle my body. Like you shoot here, I'm also in tight where I can throw a hook back here. So I'm already in position. Throw a Muay Thai kick here, I'm already in position. And if you got real smart, I throw a up kick right into his neck. Okay, go ahead. So go ahead and do this guy precisely. And I've told you what you can do by head movement. I didn't tell you by blocks. I'm not here saying block this, do this. Remember when I was showing you all that? Okay? And some of you catching on what I'm trying to say because you're beginning to think what I'm trying to tell you. Because you're going to realize and say, you know what, Steve, I don't know, I don't think I can do that exactly. But I didn't stop to the blocks. I told you to come in. I told you to side it. I told you to duck it. I told you to parry it out. All those things fit into whatever situation you have. One technique may not be the one for you to work, and I understand that. That's why when you ask me, instead of doing it this way, you can come in this way. Dude, come over here. And he's closed this way. With my left, if I go a little bit, he's going to say, I can take it. I go a little bit more. He goes, I still can take it. Now I go a little bit more. Now look at his face. You see? You see? And I'm not even doing that then. Hurts, don't it? Okay, so the pain of tolerance starts to go down, so you don't stop with one punch. So if this guy is big enough, you have to do it multiple punches. Okay, so if she is so small that she's all of a sudden she says, oh, I can't, he's too big. We're going, and I know he wants to grab, and he may want to grab you and all that. But if she parries this out of the way to hit him, bang, right here, she can shoot a punch right here and puff this up. Okay, right at the what is that bone? Okay, right there. Ridge hand or just hit right on that chin. And all she has to do is do this. Not this, but here. And he's going to feel that chin or right in the throat. You see? So there's of course he's going to counter. Okay, but in the meantime, you want to get it at your most efficient way of hitting him by getting it, come over here. By when he's throwing, come in, boom. Now, I want you to throw, I want you to block like you're going to block. I want you to move out of the way like you mean it, because he's going to hit you if you don't move. Go. Is that simple for you? A lot easier? You didn't have to use power, huh? Now there's variables to get away from or whatever, okay? First of all, these are all blocks. These are not setups yet. These are not doing any draws. This is something that you need to work on your angle, you work on your parries, and you work on your head movements, okay? So, one is the jab here. I'm going to shoot it out here with this, okay? As I'm coming here, he's going to launch that attack. By the time you bang hit, he's going to come in. And if you're not ready, he's going to smack you with it. So, you're going to do it slow first, coming up here, boom, at the same time. Now, see how I'm angling because I can feel it? He's going to hit, I'm going to hit at the same time. Now, I'm coming in. So you've got to know how to come in. Okay, so in slow-mo, I hit here, boom, right inside. So I hit, I can hit again. Okay, so let's do this one, smack, boom, inside again. That's all I want, because all I want is not, I don't care about a lot of the hits, I care about the parry and the angle of your waist between the right hand. I don't see you backing up, I want to see you come in. Try that. But a lot of guys like to do this kind of punch. And this is like an overhand sucker punch. And you'll see that a lot. Sometimes the guy will come up and he wants to do this, right? And a lot of times you see that and you go, oh, shoot. Okay. But in the same principle of the parries and to do the footwork, the angling and the head movements, shouldn't veer from what I was telling you just because of that kind of punch. Remember I tell you, if you see punches that just this much, you wouldn't be afraid, but because he's doing all these weird things, you have to deal with that. So if he's over here, he's doing the punch like that, okay? Now, once he's coming in, you're doing the same angling, okay? Notice I didn't come back, but I kind of like did a real weird thing because now I can get him from here. I draw him to me. For instance, if I hit this guy now and he's real big, if he's real big, yeah, I'm not. Oh, no, tall. Are you taller? Yeah. Now, if he's real tall and he's throwing a punch, okay, boom, like this, and I let it go, and let's say what I'm doing, I'm not worried about the punch. And let's say, for instance, I wanna elbow him. Now, in order for me to elbow him, I gotta go way up to do that. And that's stupid because elbow here is nothing. If I hit this gentleman here, he's gonna laugh at me. Now I gotta be on my tiptoes just to hit him. So you're saying, well, gee, what is the best way? The best way for me to do is from here is to get him into a gut. Okay, get him into a gut. Then, if he doesn't come down, that's fine because then you bring him to you. If he don't come to you, then you bring him to you. You don't go to him. Okay? That same thing with punches. If he doesn't want to give it to you, fine. Then you hit him here, then bam. If he's so stubborn that your punch is not good enough, then bring him here. This way you concentrate here, here, and here. Not this. That would never. That's just annoyance. He's going to get pissed off when you hit him with that. So you hit him here where you want to cut him. Not necessarily knock him up, but make him bleed so that, oh my God, with sweat and whatever he's got, he's going to panic if he's never bled like that before. And when he feels a bump on his head, it's like it's got, what, quarters or stuff. You think, wow, what's on my head? And then all of a sudden it's his eyeballs being swelled up. He's going to panic because he's going to go, whoa, whoa, because he's never had that before. That's the kind of element you want to put these guys to, because when you hit him in the eye, it'll puff up real quick. And it's real heavy. If you've ever been hit in the eye just a little bit, it swells up fluid, it's real heavy, and next thing you think, oh my God, it's going to bust through. And that kind of thinking is the thinkings are going to get you killed because now you're worried about yourself. And that's the thing that you want to instill on a person. So do not, or like him, if I'm throwing a hook and I'm teaching you guys how to duck, he don't need to if I'm smaller because he's going to duck into my punch. Correct? Now, if he got guys from 7 foot, then he can duck. But if I'm over here, if I'm going over here and he's watching this punch, I'm going to throw duck, 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 boom. Thank you. Thank you. Because I can't reach him because I'm always going to hit right here. You see? So, but he's trained to duck. But the instructor didn't teach him not to duck when the guy's shorter. So, in reality, there's a saying, there's no such thing as a bad student, it's a bad teacher. And if I can't teach you the things that give you something, remember the same one? It's the same thing.